Hello and welcome back. Don't forget to watch the previous episode before diving into this one, as it is a continuation. We are now making our way down from the Benidorm Cross and into the heart of the city to see some of the major sights.
I spoke to quite a few British people while I was up there. People from different places, Scottish people from South, people from North, people from the Midlands, from all over. Lovely people. I can confirm that coming back down is actually a lot easier than going up. So now what I want to do is I want to search for somewhere to fill up my water bottle, and then there is another thing I want to show you guys. So we're gonna head there. So one thing I've noticed here in Benidorm, they do have a lack of water fountains or anything like that. So I saw a shop and I quickly just bought some water. We are now in the heart of it. As you can see, is the tourist information here, the big tall tower buildings where everyone is staying, and we're very close to where I wanted to go. Anyway, yeah, well, you'll see it soon. And here we are. We have made it. So it might not look like much, but this is where they filmed the series Benidorm. Just tried to enter and they said it's private, not allowed to, which makes sense, I suppose. But it's fine, kind of just had a wander around a little bit downstairs. But yeah, this is one of the sites that I wanted to see here.
This is one part of the city that doesn't particularly interest me. However, I can understand that there are a lot of people that are interested in this part of Benidorm. And it is the main strip, where all the different bars are. The reason these bars are so interesting is because they have such varied designs. The themes go from British pub to American diner and everywhere in between, all competing for the lowest price of alcohol offered. And no doubt it will all be completely watered down. But as someone who doesn't drink, nor do I typically get involved with the rowdiness of a night out, I just wanted to see it for myself. But you can only imagine the carnage at nighttime, a completely different atmosphere. Either way, I'll leave that content to other creators. But seeing as we're here, we've now seen this part.
I feel like a bit of an idiot right now. As you can see, I bought myself a Fanta and a can of Pringles, and before I could see how much it was charging me, I just got charged $5.50 from the candy shop, as they call it. Rip off, but it is what it is. One thing I have realised, I'm walking around like an idiot with this can on me and Pringles, and there is nowhere to sit. Like, I just want to sit and eat these, but I can't.
And this is the thing, I believe the reason why there's nowhere to sit down, specifically where we are right now, is they want to encourage people to go into the bars and spend money.
Got a bottle of Amstel for €1, a Sol for €1.90, and then they've got the buckets, the Kubos. You can have a shot of Sambuca for 50 cents. I've come up to a much more residential area of Benidorm now. It feels more like Spain to me. It is very hot now though, and I've been walking for, well, many hours. We have another 6 minutes until arrival. I must admit though, upon reflection, now that I'm in a zone that's a little bit more quiet here in Benidorm, I like it here. It's nice. It's got a good vibe to it. I think it gets a bad reputation, and probably more so at night time, which I haven't seen. There's some things here that I'm not interested in, but you don't have to be a part of it, and I think that's the most important thing. Do I like it as much as Alicante? I would say yes, but for different reasons. A very different kind of place. You have to go in with different expectations. Could I live here? Oof, that I don't know. I absolutely love Valencia, and it's just interesting, isn't it, how diverse and different it is here in Spain. You know, you can go from one city to the next, from Alicante to Benidorm. It's not even that far. Yeah, things change completely. You can see that's a proper locals building there. I can't imagine that's for the tourists.
After the busyness of the main strip in Benidorm, I wanted to show a different side to this very interesting and different city here in Spain.
So look, just off the beaten track here, you've got the old Bullring. It's not being used for anything now.
This Bullring was built in 1962 and once stood as a proud venue for traditional bullfights and public events. Over the years, interest in bullfighting declined, and eventually structural safety concerns led to its closure. Today, the only part still in use is a music and dance school tucked within the complex. But the city has big plans for this space. Benidorm is working on transforming it into the Benidorm Open Arena, a multifunctional cultural hub. The plan includes turning the space into a venue for concerts, sports, and community events, along with a youth centre and improved public area to better connect the surrounding neighbourhoods. Although they missed out on some EU funding due to delays, the city's still pushing forward with the project, aiming to breathe new life into the site and make it a modern gathering place for locals and visitors alike. I'm looking forward to seeing what they make of this in the future.
Here we have another little workout station. It's very hot right now, so I'm not surprised that there's no one here. But as you can see, this park, it's very small. It just goes down to the end there, so I'm not going to walk all the way up the top. But what I am going to do is head back down this way. Still haven't found somewhere to get some water. And if I'm honest, that's one of my big negatives here in Benidorm, is that they just, I don't know what it is, but finding water anywhere is difficult. Honestly, being here makes me forget that we're in the same country as places like Bilbao and Santander. Just shows you how vastly different this city is. Let's keep walking down here. But you can see it's still very beautiful here, surrounded by palm trees, these beautiful purple flowers. And this is the name of the park here, Parque de la Alguera. Quite beautiful here though. I'm surprised there's no one else here. Well, this was unexpected. I found the Ayuntamiento. This is the city hall.
At this stage, I went back to the hotel, had a quick shower, and headed out to get some food, which, let's be honest, was much needed after the long day I had had walking around. But it wasn't just any food. I went to the best fish and chip shop in the whole of Benidorm, a classic in the UK, and as mentioned before, mixing of the cultures, a classic of Benidorm.
That was honestly phenomenal. Yeah, that was really good. So I'm now going to head back and get changed because Atleti are playing this evening. So I'm going to try and find a sports bar to watch that.
At this point, it's relevant to tell you that Atleti won, but it wasn't enough to secure progression in Champions League, and therefore we were eliminated. I then decided to go for a final wander.
I do have trainers on, so I fully don't intend to go on the sand. So yeah, the city definitely comes alive at night time, that's for sure. Look how many people are out. It looks as though people have like mini fires, and I'm not sure if it's related to the festives, but...
The mini fires they have in Benidorm are indeed related to Hogueras de San Juan in Alicante. In fact, this tradition expands all the way to Valencia. I didn't know this until I spoke to my girlfriend, who's been living in Valencia for more than 3 years. In Valencia, people go to the beaches, light bonfires, and then they jump over them, sometimes even jumping the waves at midnight for good luck. And this action symbolizes the purification of the spirit. In Benidorm, it's a bit more low-key, with people sitting around candles or small fires on the beach and enjoying the night with friends and family. And then in Alicante, the centerpiece of the festival, the city comes alive with towering bonfire sculptures, parades and fireworks, and locals jump over the fire 3 times, making wishes and welcoming good fortune for the year ahead. We have already fully covered Hogueras de San Juan in some previous videos in Alicante, so feel free to go back and watch those if you'd like.
I'll be honest, I just came out to see the football, so that's the reason why I'm out, but so I am now gonna head back. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you like this one, please check this one out here. Let me know what you thought of Benidorm. Let me know if you've been before. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.